Mum?
Yeah?
What is going on here?
Gardening.
The fridge and the cupboard was open. Why have you got all that food?
Oh, this is food that grew once, but it'll grow again.
What?
Yeah, food that's grown once, but it'll grow again. I'll show you. See this spring onion? It doesn't look very appetising and tasty, really, does it?
No, it's a bit dry and gross.
Yeah. But I've had it in water for a couple of days, and now I'm going to take the brown bit off. This bit, I think we might be able to eat that. So I'm going to cut that off. And then I'm going to take the spring onion. I'm going to dig it a little bit of a hole. And I'm going to put it in the ground.
What? And it's going to grow from there?
Yep. Do you want to see what it's going to grow like?
Yes.
Come with me. Up that end of the garden. I'll meet you. By the kale. Meet me by the kale.
Oh, Mum, you're caling me.
So over here, these were some really sad spring onions that I put in. These ones are from last year. I thought I'd leave them in and see what happens. And now this year, they've got flowers on the top. I'm going to let those pop open and turn into seeds. So I'm not going to eat these ones because these are last year, so they won't be very nice. But look, he's got some other guys clinging on. Should we put one up? Shall we put one up?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know what's going to happen. Nothing, it's too firm. Let's try this one. Oh, come on, guys.
His roots are too strong.
Oh, come on, guys. I'm going to get should I get a trowel? No, I'm just going to pull it. I'm just
Pull!
Pull it. You ready? I'm going to get them both out. You ready?
Pull!
Ready?
Whoa!
One spring onion from last year has turned into 2 spring onions this year. Or you can let them flower. But it doesn't take a year, actually. I'll show you some ones I did like a couple of weeks ago. See if I can find them.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. So these are for your salad. Happy now?
Yeah.
As long as you're happy. Okay. Where's the ones I did recently? Over here. Now I admit, right? I admit they are not amazing. But they're alive, aren't they? And they're going to get big like those ones we just pulled up. They are going to get as big as that. So they were very weedy when I put them in. I have to share with the slugs a little bit. But that's okay. I can share a few because I would have thrown those spring onions away anyway, and now I'm not going to waste them, and they're going to grow into beasties.
Wow.
The terrible twins. Whoa! Don't eat me! Yes! You're going to be eaten just like me! No! You get eaten! I'm not! No! You get eaten! Ah! Ah! Anyway.
Mum.
They have personality. Right, come with me and I'm going to show you again how we plant those. I'll give you some other things that I do as well. Sometimes it's so hard to remember where you've planted things. So what I do is I go around what I've planted with little stones so I know where they are. So this would be the parsley patch and I've gone around it here. So somebody's planted something here as well.
Oh, don't dig it up.
Well, it doesn't look like it's doing very well.
It won't grow if you dig it up.
I've got a funny feeling, Mabel. Did you put this in?
Well, you told me to plant some bulbs.
No! Not this sort of bulb.
What sort of bulb?
What am I going to do with you? Daffodil bulbs, tulip bulbs. Do not plant bulbs like this. These light up. These are not bulbs for planting.
How are we supposed to grow any lamps?
Good point. Let's not bother growing lamps. Some things we get from the shops, okay? We can't grow everything. Okay, let's put another spring onion in.
Mum?
I'm gonna show you some. Yes, what?
What are these?
Forget-me-nots.
Okay.
Okay. So, oh look, that's a bit of last year's radish. Oh, that probably would have grown again. That's the weird thing. Things grow so well if you just leave them alone. There's a little tiny onion that. Shall I show you it? Shall I dig it up for you to see? So just last week, I got some onion sets, they're called, from the shop. I got them just from a cheap shop, and I got about 100 for £1.
What's it going to grow into?
An actual big onion, an actual big
onion?
proper onion, yeah.
Will we be able to eat it?
Actual big proper onion.
Mum,
Yeah.
what are these?
I told you once, forget-me-nots.
Oh,
You forgot, didn't you?
yes.
Typical. Okay. Oh, yeah, speaking of... No, let me... Easily distracted, aren't I? Let me just get another one of these in. So I've taken the brown bit off. Cut a bit of the top off. There he is. These roots, I would like them... These have grown freshly in a week. A couple of days, actually. Can you see those roots?
Yeah.
It's good, isn't it? So when we put it in, we don't want the roots to be like this, pointing up. We need them to go down. So they can go down into the soil and collect moisture. Bit of radish. So a nice deep hole. And then I'm holding back the soil and sort of pushing it in like that. Looking at the roots to see if they're straight. If you think like, oh, my roots weren't really straight, what you can do is you can give it a little lift once it's in the soil.
Tell me how to lift it again.
Little gentle lift. Boop. And that'll straighten the roots up. And there we go. Now I don't really need to mark where I've planted those because we can see them. So yeah, I wouldn't bother marking that. And then on my little stones then I'll just put them out of the way. I don't need those now. And what I've done there is I've used these themselves to mark where the edge of the parsley is. I did that last year and it worked really well. It reminded me where things were planted. I'd have a border of spring onions and then something in the middle of it. I won't do all that now because it might get boring if I plant loads and loads of spring onions. I think you've got the idea, haven't you?
Yes.
Got the idea of the spring
Yeah,
onions?
that's enough now. Bye.
No, wait, come